Topic number 3, and this kind of relates to our topic number 2. We had a board meeting, and one of the different discussions on the board meeting was, where will Souls Harbor be 5 years from now? Where will Souls Harbor be 10 years from now? Now, these are my plans, and this is what I'm relaying to the board since I'm president of the board. These are my plans. My vision is we will always have homeless guys here because that's our history. But we'll have more renters, and today we have, I think, 16, 17, almost 20 renters out of the 50 that's here, so that's almost 40% of the population that are renters here. My idea is to get the renters up to 80% and then have maybe 10, 12 guys who are truly homeless, and we'll weed through the guys who really want this program. And we're still doing that. I mean, Reggie does a hell of a job of weeding the guys and seeing if they're willing to be there. So that's where my vision is 5 years from now. I know, this is why I know Souls Harbor made it, is when I can start kicking guys out who are total fuck-ups that are renters. Right now, I give them a lot of rope. Because I'm a prostitute, so I say, I'll put up with this bullshit with the renters. But it's going to come to a day where our rent, we'll have a queue for renters. And I can say, hey, you relapse, you don't get it, get the fuck out of here. You know, try one of these $20,000 or $25,000 a month programs out there, right? That is my vision. That is my vision. One of the guys, board member, says we should make it all renters. Right? And get out of the thrift store in Thailand, just be supported. Then we want to have the fuel bill, we want to have the rent, you know, on and on and on. And I'm going, no. We always will need to serve the homeless population. But what we're going to be doing is hand selecting the guys. And the renters, they will be coming. I mean, when I first came here, the only renter was Eugene. That was it. That was it. And now we're up to 16, 17 guys. So anyway, with that said, what we're going to do is if you know, we call them Retreds, but it's called Former Resident Reentry Contract. All right? And I had our lawyer on the board review this contract. I'm not going to read you the contract. Just give you the gist of it. But any former resident who wants to come back to Souls Harbor, they're going to sign a contract with us that says they will pay $400 a month once they leave Souls Harbor. Okay? So let's say you do the 6-month program again, it's going to cost you $2,400. Now, we don't expect you to pay $2,400 as soon as you get the job. What we're going to do is we'll have you pay $50 a month. So you pay $50 a month for the next 4 years. All right? This way, when I came here, we had one guy, 23, Fred, who came in throughout the doors in a 1.5 years time, 4 times, right? The revolving door ends. Now, I'll be honest with you. If you have a critical job, not a critical job, but have a critical skill that we're seeking, we may waive it, all right? If I deem that, yeah, you're valuable, you'll save us money or make us money, I may waive this contract. But what it's going to do is, I get calls all the time, and Reggie does too, of former residents that say, oh, can I come back in? Right? And now I'll say, well, you owe us $2,400. So as soon as you pay the $2,400, you can come back in. It's that simple. Because that's what this program's about. This isn't a freebie program. All right? So the guys aren't paying rent. You know, you pay a hell of a lot more outside. A hell of a lot more. Look at Interhouse and Van Alstyne. Look at, you know, groups. There was a place down in Austin that charges tens of thousands of dollars. All right? One of the board members dubbed this the Walmart of recovery because we're so inexpensive. And you won't find a place where you get room, board, internet access, 3 great meals, all the food you ever want, right? Pool tables, video games, blah, 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 blah. We go on forever and ever for either $400 or $500 a month. There's no other place, and gives you a top-line recovery program. So that will be when we get another person that was here before that comes back in. I deem their skill set not critical to Souls Harbor, they'll be signed back.